Hello, fellow YouTubers. How's it going out there? It's time for the YouTube gaming community. So, first of all, I've got all my problems solved here. Back from an awesome vacation. Quite honestly, getting ready this weekend to go camping, taking my son camping for the first time, which is very awesome. It's going to be a very busy couple weeks. But, first of all, I would like to thank Crow from the Retro Roadshow for filling in on Friday. He literally had about 3 days from the time he agreed to do it to figure out how he's going to do the video and everything. And every part of that video, every credit is credit to him because he did all of it. The only word of advice I gave him at all was just have fun with it. You know, he was the first guy on my list of people I said, if I ever wanted a guy to guest host the community, he was the first on the list. Because he's positive about the community. He's very creative. And I just overall love his personality. And I was like, wonder what it'd be like if he did a community video. The only regret I have in that video is the fact that it didn't give me a thumbnail to make it look like I was doing the video, so it would have been kind of a little cooler to see people's reaction, you know, when all of a sudden he would have come on the screen. But it was an awesome video. I also picked him because I want someone who would do the community their own way, not necessarily they have to be stuck with exactly the way I do it. And he did a wonderful job. Now, I know people have asked, will there be more videos like that in the future? And there will. I mean, heck, I've done 150 at this point. It's kind of, everybody knows what it is. There's other people in mind I'd love to see do it. It's not going to be every week. But I've got the next person in mind that I'm going to ask to do it. And also, I'm going to keep the video game challenges on Fridays now because I figured when I get a guest host, I'll let them pick the challenge. It'll be interesting to see what games and challenges they like. Now, I know some people got upset about The Last Guardian, you know, but to be honest here, it's a game challenge. It's one game challenge. You don't like it, don't participate. Simple as that. So, let's get to our topic for the day. You know, sometimes it's better to, on YouTube, a lot of us, maybe you want to talk about a story right away because maybe they think they'll get attention from that story. Maybe there's some people think views. Maybe some people in general are just excited and want to talk about a subject. And sometimes it's better just to let the whole thing play out before you talk about it. Now, the video I'm going to shout out about our topic is from TheWILLofDC, whose YouTube channel is mainly about the drama that goes on YouTube or news and stuff that goes on YouTube as a whole. And his video is Curse Network is Back. Now, 2 weeks ago, when I originally got a message from somebody who used to be with Curse Network, and I got the details of what some of what happened, I could have simply made a video about it, but instead I'd rather let it play out first. Because originally, 2 weeks ago, or longer, Curse Network mysteriously all of a sudden lost the ability to put ads on their videos. And the reason why this was such a juicy story for a lot of people was at the beginning of May, for the first time ever, YouTube invested $30 million into Machinima. They've never done that for any other YouTube channel before. And it got a lot of people talking and thinking, well, obviously Machinima had something to do with Curse Network losing ads. Again, this is all rumor because we'll never truly know the full story of what truly happened in this whole thing. The other thing going around was that, well, Curse Network was trying to get Machinima directors to break their contract to come to them. But then the other rumor was, you know, ultimately Curse Network got ads back, and then that rumor was, of course, that they lowered up against YouTube, and that's why they got it back. Either way, it's good that they got their ads back because I believe in the more competition, the better. Anytime you watch a TV show, like let's take wrestling or technology, where one thing is dominant, the product's just not as good. And it's better when you have competition, so that not one group or person controls everything. So, glad they're back. Whatever had ultimately happened, it's cool that they got their account back, got a stream with YouTube, and so that is awesome, especially for their people who are directors who are making videos for that network. So, let's get to some of the other videos going on in our community. And the first one is by SinisterMoon. I know what you're saying. It's been a while since SinisterMoon's made a video. But this one is video game related t-shirt tag. Quite explanatory. What video game related t-shirts do you own? Of course, my favorite video game related t-shirt is the one I'm wearing. And that is my Pac-Man Epic Fail t-shirt. It's an awesome t-shirt. So if you're interested in making a video response, go check out his video, leave a response. The next one is from ASSEMblerEX. It is Nintendo 64 prototype cartridge used in game development. So first of all, he shows you what it looks like. It looks like a big, super big sized memory card. And he opens it up and shows you what's inside. It's really cool. If you've never seen one, go check it out. It's an awesome video. The next video is by DinkyDana, and it is Game Hunting Pittsburgh to Outer Banks of Video Game Stores and Flea Markets. So if you want to see him, just go trouncing around, you know, Pittsburgh, Virginia, and going to these just random places to try to see if they have video games that come up on a video game locator. Check it out. Really cool. The next one is from Crow111. It is NES 101 mods, Composite out, power LED, overclock the stereo. This is basically, he had a, some would call this NES 2 or top loader NES, and he had it modified, someone else modified it, where they added composite cable, they added, you know, they overclocked it, the power LED and true stereo. If you want to see what it looks like and the changes made to it, check out the video. The next one is from Play-A-Lives. It is Faxanadu NES review. He does a really good review on this NES game, which is one of my games that I like. He had his friend Mark do it with him, which I think is one of the first times he's had somebody else do a review with him. If you're interested, go check that out. And then the last one's more of anytime somebody, no matter how big or small they are in the community, decides to shout out channels that are not necessarily in their little group, they're not necessarily, you know, not what people would expect them to shout out, they deserve credit for it, no matter how big or small. And this time, Games31 did gaming channel shoutouts. So if you're interested, go check that out. So guys, that is it for all. Now, I have to go finish loading up the car because tomorrow, my wife and son go out to the camping place, and I don't meet up with them until the weekend, so there'll be a community video tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta throw the sheet. Later.